Welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills. We ask that you turn your iPhones off and your iAms on. Let's stand and sing a few songs together. Let's get this place rocking. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. I understand now what I'm here for and what this life is about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. Lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. Lending a hand. Here we go. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Woo! All right. Let's keep it going. We do 3 back to back here. Good morning, everybody. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. You're all welcome here today. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Yeah, come on now. My soul is welcome here. 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 It's going out there. What you do? I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Good morning, everybody.
For all that unity means in this world, united in heart, may it spread throughout our church, our community, and our entire world. The light of mankind, humankind. Thank you, Lord. I'd like to welcome everybody here today at Unity in the Seven Hills. If it is your first time here, if you just raise your hand, we don't want to embarrass anybody, just raise your hand and we'll give you a visitor's packet. So each week, we focus on one unity principle. And so this week, a unity principle is, and I will read it and then we'll say it together in unison. Human beings are divine at their core and therefore inherently good. This is major, y'all. Let's say it together. Human beings are divine at their core and therefore inherently good. And this is one of the major things that sets unity apart, that we know each human being is divinely good. All right, let's let it bless our youth.
Extra blessings for that one.
So let's bless our youth together. You are a perfect child of God, And God and I love you just the way you are and wherever you are. Let's stand and sing. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let's sing it one more time. Come on now. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And now it is time to affirm our mission statement and our vision statement. And I mean declare it with all that we've got. We affirm this is who we are at Unity in the Seven Hills. So let's start. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, heart connection, and sacred service. We are an inclusive community centered in spirit. We embrace our divine oneness, power, and purpose. And now Christy will read our daily word.
The word for today is release. Regular releasing keeps me in the flow of life. I have been changing as long as I've been alive and will continue to evolve as long as I live. I make room for the person I'm becoming through releasing, which is an important part of my spiritual practice. Just as I would not fill my closet with clothes that no longer fit, I do not fill my life with beliefs and ideas that no longer reflect who I am and who I'm becoming. Regular releasing creates space in my life for new things to come in. It is my way of remaining open to possibility, of welcoming new opportunities, of keeping myself in the flow of life. Releasing is also a powerful way to live my faith. I trust I am moving in the right direction and release items from my past easily and with gratitude for the role they played in my life. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and put a new and right spirit within me. Psalm 51:10.
So this is Pride Month, and for every week in Pride Month, we will have a reading. First, I want to real quick do a real quick announcement. There is a second side to the church. Everyone seemed to gather on one side. Just want to let you know there are other seats. This is an excerpt from the article Queer Spirituality by Peter Sweezy from Lion's Roar magazine, which I believe is a Buddhist magazine. Queerness may be a spiritual advantage. Thank you, Bart. Even if it is a religious handicap, even though some religious groups will close their doors to you. Queer people are very quick to make a distinction between spirituality and religion. Elizabeth Serra, a lesbian rabbi, explains that when people think of religion, they think of institutions, hierarchy, things that are fixed and try to control them. The word spirituality seems more autonomous, about where people are coming from in their own lives. It's about what it is to be human, what it is to be alive, what it is to be a part of creation. Chris Ferguson, a gay man and Buddhist, makes a similar distinction. Religion is trying to make you what you're not. Spirituality is trying to make you who you are. And there's more to that article, but we're going to do that in the talk. Let's me get my stuff together here, but first, I'm going to get super vulnerable and sing for you the first song I've ever written. Nerves are going on this one. Let's shake it out. All right. Myself here. This is the first song I've ever written. Nerves are going. This on? Okay. Let's use that. So again, it's Pride Month. Oh man, my nerves calmed down a moment. I was doing just good until I got up there. All right. yeah, release and let it go. We'll get to that in a bit. So again, this is Pride Month. My name is Ari. I am pansexual, non-binary. I go by they, them pronouns. And I want to wish everyone here who this affects, who is LGBTQ, who is a family or friend of someone who is LGBTQ, if you're just an ally, happy Pride, happy, safe Pride. The world is a little crazy right now. So some of you may know that I teach a class here on the Bhagavad Gita. And we're going to go over a little bit of that right now. Has anyone here read the Bhagavad Gita? You read it? Anyone else? No, I know some people are in my class. So the Bhagavad Gita is it's 18 chapters of basically an incarnation of God come down to speak to us and give us wisdom. But it's part of a grander epic called the Mahabharata. And the Mahabharata is the largest epic poem ever written in all of humanity. It's massive. And it's about several generations of a dynasty, a royal dynasty. And the Bhagavad Gita comes in about 3/4 of the way through the poem, and it's at a time of war. There's some contention over who should have the throne. The Pandavas, who are the rightful heirs, or the Kauravas, who are it's questionable whether or not they should be there, and their king is blinded by selfishness, so manifest in the fact that he is actually blind. And he really wants the throne to be for his son, but his son is not the rightful heir. And his son, like him, is full of selfishness and doesn't really care about anything but his own power. So the Pandavas and Krishna, who is God come down, have tried everything to make peace. Even God himself goes before the Kauravas and offers things for peace. But not only do they decline God, they try and lock him up. So at that point, everything's been done. There's nothing else that can be done. The Kauravas have made sure that it is known they want blood, and that is all that can happen. They will not be turned. So the Pandavas must fight. So the war is gathered, and everyone's blown their conches, signing that it's time for war. And Arjuna, who is one of the rightful princes, asks Krishna, who is driving his chariot, to drive him out into the middle of the battlefield. And he looks at both sides, and he sees family member on both sides, one of which is his great-grandfather, Bhishma. And Bhishma doesn't want to fight on the other side, but he has sworn oaths. And this is a time when it's everything is still the power of the spoken word. So his word is bond. He must fulfill his oath, so he has to fight on that side. And that means that Arjuna and his brothers must kill their family, their friends, their great-grandfather, the grandsire of Hastinapur. And so Arjuna says, Krishna, this is too much. I can't do it. They're my friends and my family. And he throws his bow down. And what comes after that is God, Krishna, telling him, this is your Dharma. This is what you must do. We have tried peace. Now is the time to fight, which is challenging to hear in the spiritual world. We always hear about peace, but in matters like this, sometimes every course has been tried. It is time to fight. And it should be said, this being Pride Month, that one of the only reasons that eventually, after the Bhagavad Gita, that the war is won is because Arjuna is protected by Shikhandi. Shikhandi is very important to this battle, and in this ancient book, it's so ancient we don't know when it was written. It's very old. Shikhandi is a transgender person in the oldest poem in the world, oldest and biggest epic poem. So she is key to finally killing, unfortunately, Bhishma, because what happened? That Bhishma didn't want to kill his own grandchildren. They don't want to kill their own grandsire. The war gets stuck. So without Shikhandi, no peace can happen. They're stuck. So now I want to fast forward to 1969. There are laws in every single state in the U.S., except one, which I think is Illinois, but don't quote me on that, where all signs of homosexuality are illegal, including hand-holding, illegal. There are police raids consistently shutting down LGBTQ establishments, bars, anywhere where they gather. And this has left it to where the only bars that are allowed to stay open are run by the mafia, who can pay off the police to turn a blind eye, but see an easy clientele in the LGBTQ community and get easy funding from the wealthy LGBTQ through possibly telling everyone who they are. And so they keep them well funded. So it's not looking all that great. There's nowhere to turn. The courts are not going to do anything. The police are not going to do anything. There's no one to help. Everything has been tried. And on June 28th in the morning, a place called Stonewall, the police riots finally come to one of these bars as mafia run. They're no longer able to be paid to turn a blind eye. They arrest 13 people for violating the gender-appropriate clothing statute. And they're able to do this by taking some of the individuals into the bathroom to check their sex. The remaining people are standing around outside, humiliated, angry, nowhere to go, no one to call for help. The helpers in their neighborhood are the ones attacking. And then a police officer, loading a lesbian woman into a car, punches her. She cries out, and war must happen. And suddenly the patrons of the bar start throwing bottles, cobblestones, pennies, bricks, drinks, whatever they can, to fight for their freedom and who they are, to be simply who they are and have a place to exist. This is known as the Stonewall Uprising or the Stonewall Riots and is often seen as the beginning of the Pride movement. In fact, 1 year later, on June 28, 1970, thousands marched from Stonewall to Central Park in what is called the first Pride Parade, and they called the day Christopher Street Liberation Day. And again, that's June 28th, and this is why June is Pride Month. It is the anniversary of us finally saying, this line, you're not crossing. Here is our freedom. Here we fight. So, for a moment, I just want you to think about battles in your life. Maybe they're inner battles, addictions, people that you have some problems, some strife with. What are the battles in your life? And where is the line? Where do you draw? When do you start to fight? I want to read the rest of that article for you. We'll skip the part we already read. Chris, Elizabeth, and many other gay people emphasize the inner life over external dogma. This is partly a distinction that queers are forced to make because the public aspects of religion have so often been hostile to us. Turning inwards is more than a defensive response, however. It is an inevitable part of realizing you are lesbian, gay, or bisexual. I'll add in pansexual, transgendered, queer, all the other ones there. Spirituality arises from the ultimate questions. Why am I here? How do I live? To realize that you are other than heterosexual in a society is to initiate a process of self-analysis that can include or eventually lead to those same big questions. To be queer is an existential condition. At least for the time when people are in the closet and thus locked inside themselves, they are forced to ask, if I am not like others that I see around me, what am I about? What do I want out of life? Who am I? Because we're told that we're not meant to be here, says Jason Oliver, a pagan, gay people go out of their way to find out what they are really here for. Once you start asking those big questions, it's difficult to stop. As a result of the process, we fall out of innocence. Queers come across the big existential questions much sooner than many other people may have to. The catalyst for this crucial process of questioning and turning within is a feeling of not being able to identify fully with the surrounding world, the experience of not fitting in, queerness. David Philbridge, now a Buddhist, told me of how from an early age he'd felt like an outsider. If you have a sense that you're different from what's around you, you're not going to get sucked in without thinking. You're not going to accept received wisdom. All worthwhile spiritual paths involve asking questions. It's that sense of being an outsider that begins that process. So I just want you to take a moment and think about where in your life you feel what we call imposter syndrome. Like you shouldn't get up and sing a song that you may not be very well at playing. Where in your life do you do what's expected and not what is yours to do? What does it mean to do what is yours to do at all times? Are there times when that maybe goes against the grain? Jesus says, be like a child. A child has so much less doubts than those of us who have been slowly beaten into submission by life, to know that there are expectations upon us. They just play. They just do really crazy things, like turning this pulpit around. So, has anyone not seen the back of this pulpit? We store stuff in there. It's great. We keep all our stuff on here. You'll probably never see that. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, they do really, really weird things just to have fun. I don't know what I'm doing out here. How's it going, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
How's it going? All right. This is great. This is great. You doing good? Doing good? All right. We're having fun. So I just want to thank right now our sound and video team back here. We got Bill over here on slides and Bonnie on sound, Erica on broadcast. Yeah. Let's say good morning to Reverend Rick, who's right now at, is it his son's wedding? Thank you, Sally. Yeah. So now I can stand at the back of the pulpit. This is fun. Enough fun. I could come below it. You can't see me. This is a much more secure way to give my talk. Less nerves. Maybe I should have played my song. You want to hear my song again? I can do it from back here. That's fun. No. Bart, always a critic. Always a critic. I'm going to call you out today. Like a child, man. Be like a child. And now when in that childish space, I want you to think about what you can do for others when you let go of doubt and fear. And I'm going to tell you something you don't hear too often in uni circles. Turn on the news. Turn it on. You often hear turn it off. I tell you, if it's giving you some emotional problems, that's what you need to work with. Meditate on that. But turn it on, because some of us don't have the privilege of ignoring what's going on in the world because it's happening to us. And in respect for all those people, we should be involved. They are your neighbors. They are mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters. And I know the LGBTQ community right now, I can speak for, is terrified. We don't know what's coming. There are people changing states just to live. They are your neighbors. They are mothers. They are fathers. And it is our Dharma to make sure that our world is safe. And at least here, for all those out there watching, we are safe. Please come in. We love you all. We witness the divine in all of you. So now, I think we should go into the pre-meditation song. And I want you all to stand and really think about the words of this song. Should I turn this around or make Sally and the rest speak with their back to the audience? That'd be fun.
I'm going to move this all the way, look.
Yeah, we can just get rid of it.
I've been with actors all week, so I've been playing. We've been doing some games with balls and passing them off, and yeah. So this is Karen Drucker, What Is Mine to Give. What is mine to give? What is mine to do? All I want is to share myself with you. So I stand here asking, what can I do? What is mine to give? I give it to you. What is mine to give? What is mine to do? All I want is to share myself with you. So I stand here asking, what can I do? What is mine to give? I give it to you.
So before we get deep into meditation, I just want to ask, how did you like the song? You know what? Actually, I don't care. Because it was mine to do. Whether I did it poorly, whether I did it well, I wrote a song, I needed to perform it, and so I did. But I want you to think about those things in your life that maybe you haven't done, but you felt like you needed to. And how nervous you may have been, but how you do have the strength inside. You are divine. And what does it mean to be divine? Is there any limitations upon you? And let's go ahead and close our eyes. Bring the awareness to the breath. And begin to feel that breath fill the body, becoming lighter. Feel that power inside, even those nerves. Be nervous right now. Feel that. It's an energy. It buzzes, it hums, it vibrates. Imagine for a moment if instead of running from that energy, you embraced it, used it, moved through it. So let's take a moment to think about the fact that we are divine, that everything around us is divine, every single thing, the carpet below your feet, the air you are breathing, every cell in your body has God within it. Think about what that means. Let's take a few moments in the silence, just let that wash over us. I want to close the short mantra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. It means may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And we all say, Amen. As we go into the prayer for protection, I want you all to think about the words of this poem now song. Thank you, Daniel.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Oh yeah, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well.
and all is well. Now let us affirm our abundance together. Unity in the seven hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us. And we accomplish mighty works together. And with that abundance, it's time to share our blessings. This month, we're tithing to support our pantry food, bombs not bomb, food not bombs.
Refrigerator.
Thank you, refrigerator. I call it the manna manger. It's to support our community. In addition to tithing to our Greater Unity family. There are 4 ways to give: Zelle, cash, through PayPal's Giving Fund. However, when you're using PayPal, either click the giving link on our website at unityinthesevenhills.org, or if you're on YouTube, click the link below so that we get the whole entire amount. As a greeter directs you row by row to come forward, please place your gifts in the basket and then make a circle around the sanctuary. If all you have to give today is love, then bless our basket as you go by. Let us sing something wonderful, bless the candle, and also take an affirmation, something wonderful.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. We have to do one of those every service. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
No, we've got this first.
I can do it either way. You want me to do it? I can use this. All right, so let's go ahead and bless our gifts. Everybody. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. United in mind, body, and spirit, I dedicate these gifts as they grow to bless our community, our neighborhood, and our world. Thank you for joining us today. For a schedule of our events and classes, go to unityinthesevenhills.org. We haven't done this in a while. Let's say it together.
unityinthesevenhills.org.
All right. Copies of the calendar and newsletter are in the back. Here is what is happening soon. One-to-Oneness, the Bhagavad Gita, meets Thursdays at 7 p.m. following meditation, which is at 6. Class is hybrid, so come in person or join via Zoom. Other classes have finished for the time being, but more are on their way. Don't forget about Monday yoga, Thursday meditation, and again, the One-to-Oneness class. There's also Wise Women. It's coming up on this Tuesday. And then Rubber Meets the Road, I believe, is every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. The Rick does on Zoom. June 11th, after service, will be the grand opening of our improved food pantry, also our grand stocking of the pantry. We will hopefully be joined by Lynchburg Food Not Bombs to give thanks to all who helped and to accept donations. Service is the ultimate act of love. Thank you to everyone for making this service possible. Come to Miller Park for our local Juneteenth celebration. The fun starts at 10 a.m. on the 17th of June and goes until 2 p.m. We are asking for volunteers for a booth. Robin, you're here, right? You're right there. Okay, so we are talking about Dharma and what is yours to do. So on the spot, right now, who wants to volunteer? We got one. We got two back there. There we go.
Got
That's
some
a
out
start.
there online. Look.
That's a start. Some online, yeah. Man, look at all of them. So we're gonna have to figure out who they are.
Me. Oh.
And finally, today during potluck, the welcoming committee will have a presentation downstairs. So make sure to be there to hear all the updates. Your prayer chaplain today is Sally. All right, she will be here for all your prayer needs. Join us downstairs after service for our monthly potluck. And if you are watching from home, please like, comment, subscribe. That goes for those of you here, too. Go online, like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to find us. And click that bell icon for notifications. It's the easiest way to access our live stream. Let's all sing the peace song in closing. Oh, happy birthday. Yes. Do we have
let's
any
do the birthday
June
song.
birthdays?
So do we have any
Really?
June birthdays?
All right. Just the one?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
No. Bill's coming too.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
You want to use the here it comes. Here's the track. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. And now let's go ahead and close.
So
the
now
peace
we're gonna close with the peace song. Well, I'm gonna let Bill head on back to the words so we. Here we go. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. See you downstairs in just a few.